Okay guys, welcome back to another video with Risky, and today we're playing some Fable, The Lost Chapters. And yesterday we left off with, or actually last time, we left off with me doing two of the three things that we had to do left. Shut up, I'm talking here. If I can find my keys, we left off with only one left, and that would be the will. And if you don't know what will is, it's like magic. So we're going to do that real fast, and I know there's a whole lot of talking, and there's not a whole lot of me, and that's just because we're in the beginning part where there's a lot of tutorials, and I want you guys to get the full experience of this game, so, yeah. There's that. So, let's do the will real fast.
So come on, let's finish this.
It's time to learn about will powers. We'll begin by striking these strong dummies with lightning.
All right, let's see what you've got.
Okay, press and hold the left shift button to access your will powers. Available powers will be displayed in the buttons on the screen. Got it.
That's it. See how many you can hit in half a minute.
Now,
Only
this is a
dummies that are facing the center of the island. You won't get any points for hitting one on the back. You'll only waste valuable mana. Using your will powers depletes your mana, and once used, it takes time to replenish. Aggressive actions are not tolerated in the guild. Stop it right now. Action will be taken if you continue to flout the rules.
I actually stand kind of corrected. This is
Excellent use of magic. Well done.
I don't know if you guys heard me or not, but what I was saying in the middle of him talking was, I think this is gonna be a lot harder to do than on the controller, because on the controller all you have to do is just sit there and just get into the auto-targeting and just sit there and hit your will attack over and over and over. But in this case, it wasn't actually that much harder, because
Very good, lad.
I'll continue in
You
just a
have
second.
learned the 3 hero disciplines. We can now move on to your final test if you're ready. Or you can spend some more time exploring the guild.
I
My
believe
eyes are
Whisper is about to go
huge.
into the guild woods, if you wish to join her.
Very
We're gonna play.
I'll be in the map room when you're ready to continue.
Awesome. So, as I was saying, is it just harder to do because you can just cycle through enemies a lot quicker than if you were to just hold the targeting and it automatically Now, in this game, or in the computer version, it automatically cycles through, which is kind of weird. It took me a second to get used to. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to try and get A+ on all 3 of our tests. There's the will test, there's the fighting, and then there's the, whatchamacallit, the archery. Sorry, I couldn't remember the name of it.
Practice melee combat?
Yes, I'd actually like to.
Right. This melee combat against Whisper counts.
Yes,
Right. Let's get Whisper and you in the ring. Same rules as before.
Now, what I did off camera is because I lost the save that I did yesterday, or that I finished at the end of the day yesterday.
If you manage an A+.
And that was, at the end of the episode yesterday, I saved. So I lost the save of, so I had to redo the fighting and whatnot. Get over here. And no, I am going to tell you this, no, I did not do any practicing. I just stopped being a noob at keyboard and mouse and got good, like this good scrub I am. Well, and that, and
All
I
right,
also
we
got
can
my
stop
butt whooped.
That
In
was very impressive. Whisper should be ashamed.
I
A plus.
think she is.
That grade means I can award you a new weapon.
So, the iron katana. I've never really used it. I
Whisper.
usually just use it to get a better, or to get more money so I can get a different weapon eventually. So yeah, that's that.
Archery grading! Any apprentices for archery? Now, the guildmaster's asked me to grade everyone's archery skills.
Now, to be honest, I don't remember what score you had to reach to get an A plus. I think it's above 100, but I could be wrong. Because last time we got 200, and since I had to repeat this section of the game between last episode and this one, I didn't do that. But
you'll receive a special prize.
it could also be 300,
You've
to
got
be
1
honest.
minute, starting when you fire your first shot.
Which is actually really good. I just have to be standing in the ring. Okie dokie. 36 points off the bat. Another 40, or another few. I'm already at where I was when I repeated this mission, so...
That was superb!
I've missed 1 shot so far. Right now I'm at 100. I don't know what I need, and I'm not getting the timing right. No, I'm running out of time. I on the Xbox, oh my goodness, you have no idea. I used to get like 300 and 400, in some cases 500. So I just don't know what's up with my timing. But then again, it has been, I want to say, about 5 years since I've played this game. Replayed this game. I replayed it last time.
Excellent power!
Alright, I couldn't get that last shot.
You set a new high score! Wow!
Oh,
I've never
I guess
seen
it-
any better than that. You've got an A+. plus.
No, I
The
don't know what it
Guildmaster
was then.
said, if anyone shot brilliant, I could award them this.
A you? How is that pronounced? You?
Whew, that was some fancy shooting.
I think what we're gonna do in this episode is we're gonna get through these this last one, and then do
Really showed
the,
Whisper.
and then do what is it called? The graduation, and then when we get through that, I believe we will be done with the major talking part of this game, because this game is like, it's kind of weird. It starts out really unusual, and actually it starts out like any game you'd expect. You would,
Any apprentices need will training?
you start out as this kid in distress. You get saved, and then after that, you go on to become a hero. That's how most games seem to be. So I mean, it's nothing out of the usual. We're gonna do this real fast. I'm gonna stop rambling.
You've
Yes.
got 30 seconds once you first cast
30
lightning to hit
30
as many
seconds.
targets as you can.
Now,
There's a special prize for A+ plus students, you know.
yeah, it's a will elixir. I'm gonna spoil it for you guys.
That's astonishing. Bloody hell. A+. plus. The
Guys-
Guildmaster said to award these items to anyone who excelled at the will test.
Oh yeah, the resurrection potion.
better than you.
So, I don't know if I've ever done it all 3 in a row on camera. Like, last time I failed the physical test twice. before just giving up and going to the other one. And yeah, I don't know. It's just unusual that I did that much or all that well in the first 3 attempts in this video. I had to toggle targeting off real fast because people kept on showing up with red outlines. There you are. So now we're going to do graduation and get on with it.
The boy mastered the skills quickly, but there was always more to learn. For years the guild was his home, his school, and his life. But as time passed, his thoughts returned always to the world outside. The life he had lost, the family that had been torn from him. At last, only the final day of tests remained. Success would mark the end of his training. He would receive the guild seal and be free to forge his own destiny. He would become a hero. Before you graduate, there is one final test you must complete.
Enter the guild woods and go to the log at the top of the hill. The test will be revealed to you there. Good luck.
Now this is going to be the unusual part of this because I've not done I've not played through this on the computer. This is actually my very first playthrough of this game. So when I played it on my Xbox, it was super easy.
You're wondering how you pass the final test then? It's simple. You must defeat me, using all you've learned in your years of training. We'll begin with your sword. Hit me, if you can. Attack me! Very...
Now it is Zeba.
Put some anger into it.
Now I'm not going to kid you. This is the best and fastest way to go through it because...
And finally, cast lightning at me. Go on, fight me. Put some anger into it.
I'm not going to put anger into it. You're not going to turn me into Sasuke
enough.
Uchiha.
Yes, quite impressive for a novice. You will find real battles rather more fatal.
Brushing off my shoulder. This is...
But you have passed your final test, and you're ready to receive your guild seal from the guild master.
Should be one of the last few cutscenes coming up for a little while. So, like I was saying, this game's not too much different. Keyboard and mouse is a little bit strange to get used to, but eventually you do, and things become second nature like they were when I played this originally, because I didn't fail that often when I played this originally. I was actually really good at this game, unlike things like my other games like Rocket League and right now Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
I
So,
remember the first night you came to us, and look at you now. Maze's faith in you was well placed. Now come along. The graduation ceremony will take place in the Chamber of Fate, the oldest part of the guild.
it's behind the bookcase.
Let the apprentices approach. For many years now you have worked hard to earn yourselves the title of hero. Today, that apprenticeship ends and you go out into the world to do great deeds.
Deeds that will bring you the gratitude of thousands, or strike fear into their hearts.
These are dark times. The shadows of Albion are stirring, and strange winds are blowing. Your choices, whether they lead you down the path of good or evil, will change the face of the world. Now, take your guild seals and enter.
It's time for you to leave us, lad. but you're still very much part of the guild.
On the map table, you will find details of any quests the people of Albion wish heroes to perform.
And you'll need to return often to focus all your experience into new skills.
Only by doing this regularly will you advance as a hero. Step into the light, and I'll show you how to do this. First, you must select the area you wish to advance in. Strength? Ah, you've chosen strength. You could be a great warrior. You can use your experience from melee combat to improve your physique, health, or toughness. Choose one now.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, toughness is how much resistance you have to damage. Health is how much, obviously, health, and then physique is how much, or how heavy the weapon is that you can wield. So, in this case, I want to be able to hold a heavier weapon, because if I can hold a heavier weapon, that means I can do more damage, which means that just in general, I'll be, like, I don't need the health right now because I can just dodge by rolling around, and I can also block, which I'm rather decent at, swapping in and out of attacking and blocking. So I'm going to do
Physique
physique.
allows you to do more damage in melee combat and carry heavier weapons.
And the more damage in melee combat is through the weapon that you can hold. It's the heavier the weapon you have, I guess, is the better, I guess. I don't remember exactly. And so now we go back. Can we
You've chosen will. Now choose the spell you wish to learn.
Alright, so this is where we get into the things that I like to specialize in will. One of them is like it's so over. Oh yeah, it's the force push. So you can sit there and just force push somebody to death, pretty much. You can push them away like that, just to death. And that's one of my favorite things to do, because then you can just not take any damage. There's a lot of spells, and we'll get more into them as this series goes on.
I'll always be around to offer you guidance. And your guild seal will allow me to communicate with you at all times.
Then how did you communicate with me
Notice it
beforehand?
flashing when you have enough experience to spend. I have given you a basic pack of supplies. It'll be enough for a while. Now there's a whole world for you to explore.
So I got a lamp, and there is a thing that I wanted to do before I actually ended this episode.
Check the guild for more quests.
Yeah, I'll check that later. You'll hear him say that a lot. It's, I mean, I guess it does get annoying after a while, but I just get over it and ignore it for the most part. There's something that I wanted to do, and I don't.
Remember, stay illegal.
No, I didn't want to do that. How do I access my inventory? That's the one thing I don't know. How do you access your inventory? Give me a second, guys. Sorry. I had an issue with, can I talk to you real fast? You've just discovered a demon door the ancient guardians built to protect, manner of secrets. If those satisfy the demon door's choice, you
Your path is dark. Only a light will reveal it, and you are not bright enough.
So, if I can figure out how to, is it I? No. Alright, G does that. Let's see here. F1. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out how to do this because... Oh, it's in my start menu. Got it. Items. No, I need inventory. Items. Other. Lamp. Use.
Your path is illuminated. Fancy that. You worked it out.
So, to be honest, I know how to open most of these demon doors because I just... Like I said, I played through this. So I already know how to open a couple of these. And this is where I'm just gonna... Dang it. I'm just gonna take a bunch of stuff. Because all the bookshelves have... books that you can take. And whatnot. They're all really helpful. Then there's the chest. What's in the chest? Elixir of Life, which is, I believe, a massive health potion. There's also... No, there was nothing in the water. So yeah, that's that. I just wanted to get that in this episode because, I mean, I thought that was a really cool thing to start off with, because that also introduces demon doors. Demon doors are, like it said, things that hide secrets, and they're good to keep an eye out on for. And another thing is, these are silver key chests. Silver key chests allow you to, or you have to open them with a certain amount of keys, which is designated on the lid. And that is where I'm going to call it quits for today, because I have to edit, post it, and then go to bed. So yeah, I'm kind of doing this a little late. Much appreciated, guys. If you like this, go ahead and hit the like button. If you didn't, please like it anyway. Everything helps. Subscribe if you want to see more. And again, Twitter's it will always be in the description. Follow me there, where I give you guys just general ideas, or not even general ideas, just information about like what's going on, why it's taking me so long, and so on and so forth. So yeah, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Follow me on Twitter. But I think that's the end of it, and so I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay frosty.